A 30-year-old mystic, Alice Lakwena, who claimed to be under the influence of the Lakwena spirit, emerged out of nowhere to form the Holy Spirit movement. She claimed to have had a vision from God and was the messenger or Lakwena in the Luo dialect. She attracted thousands of former government soldiers and politicians. Her battles against the National Resistance Army, beginning in August 1986, were stunning since her army did not use weapons. Instead, they smeared their bodies with shea butter oil that Lakwena said was holy oil and believed the oil would deflate bullets.
Me, even now, the bullet cannot enter through.
On Sunday, January 18, 1987, Alice Lakwena fought the heavily equipped NRA troops at Konakilak in present-day Padea district in a vicious battle that lasted 7 hours. At the time, NRA soldiers, commanded by Stanley Mohanji, said Lakwena lost over 350 fighters. Lakwena continued on to Lira, where she engaged the NRA at Oponi village, in the outskirts of Lira town. Later, she turned east, but by then, Lakwena had acquired some guns for the fighters. Abdu Menya, a resident of Namasoga in present-day Mayuge district, remembers the march of Lakwena's fighters through his village.
Bafulumira saidi ya abuna. Etwatandikira okuba banaku. Ibaali bagumulire kubetawo ibanga. Batambula baide wanda ku masomero baida n'enjire nga bwetambule etyo bayikira batukano basala bagololoko. Balinga n'ebigugu byabwe ku mugonga abandi. Abandi bavanga enuma n'obugaali bwabwe obuyaka. Mbagana bagana mwogoyo nga bayiga baja naye. Alice
Lakwena came with about 100 followers from Namasoga village that was in Iganga district at that time. Right now it's in Mayuge, and the plan was that they would follow this rail up to Magamaga barracks, which is about 20 kilometers. Unfortunately, they were repulsed by the NRA and they had to continue to Chigalagala Hill, where the final battle took place.
The myths about Lakwena still persist, even among those in Nawanganda village, where she spent a day in a house that once stood here.
Nabono omupalisa gwe baleeta guyalambalaku gwali oti lugoye luno aye nabonanga bakola bati ngagwira oti mupalisa gwene inaibere ngobona kuli naye nga imetobana ebere erindi tikwali yayogera Luganda ati mama fete tulina tabu era n'envuiri dali amayengo diti nga yatakubute bwana ani ati node bavwalo buvwale yali musikati n'akatiisi ati italeno yali mutono mule yati kale nga omuge ekintu akati mama chakula teka wansi tetukwata mu ngalo teka wansi
bali ni kapa
yali ni kapa n'entama n'obusuwa n'isepije dinyoka eranga abasinga babasigwa obulezi era gana mabalenga gebaba bagasiga koti muzigo nti eri balere ligwako alina kola ki alina kufwa.
Lakwena arrived in Nawanganda on a Saturday in October 1987 and set camp in the Waiswa homestead. NRA government troops struck the next day. Their tactical base was at Makuta Church grounds in Igeero village in Mayuge district. Nawanganda became Lakwena's Waterloo, or the place of the collapse of her short-lived struggle to take over government. Villagers here still have souvenirs from that war.
Hai tulia usawo tumukaga gatulira amasasi gati obonga ndi nakagangu kali awo kati ngaye batunze okwa amasasi ng'abasaadha bali bati bana nga bagema ku mundu yonke enzito nga bagikwekwe byanga babitiro bana betwika esepi kyensu bana betwika biki bana bali nengo eda bote deida
amaje ga government bwe gatuuka gatandika okola omulimo gwago kuba bomu ne dasooka twawulira ekintu nga kibuguka mu maani gaakyo dakuba mirundi ng'esatu okwayira obutono bwatandika okuba bwatulikanga wobonera oluyira bali ku kyaki oluyira twalumuka
ng'emirambo jonka nga bintu byona byononeike nga byononeike.
This mango tree is a landmark in that battle because that is where one of Lakwena's snipers hid and took out of action many NRA soldiers.
Awo
bayitirewo abamuseveni musanvu abatemikawo amusali abaye kuno mwene ono erikuzika yabayise.
Lakwena's forces scattered, with some running as far as Chigalagala Hill. Many of them were killed by villagers as they ran away. Lakwena fled to Kenya, where she lived in Ifo refugee camp in the northern part of the country. She died on January 17, 2007, after a short illness. However, the seeds of her rebellion grew into the Lord's Resistance Army, commanded by her cousin Joseph Kony. To commemorate the defeat of Lakwena, the government built Busede Seed Secondary School in Jinja district. In northern Uganda, though, some people still follow Lakwena's way of worship. Her father, Severino Lukoya, has had several run-ins with the authorities in Gulu district over the operation of his New Jerusalem Tabernacle Church.
Alice Lakwena is long gone, and the battles that she fought against the NRA soldiers are now stories told by old people by the fireside. But for a moment, 30 years ago, hers was the most formidable challenge that the new NRA government had to face. This school is a testimony to that war. Jillian Nantume, NTV. Mama